Welcome to Bill My Friday! Woo woo! Yeah, so welcome to Bill My Bot Friday. Today we have Declan on Bill My Bot Friday. Declan is awesome. People call Declan the Shepherd. Look, he's even got it in his t-shirt. He's been sent a t-shirt all the way from Croatia. It says the I am Shepherd. Shepherd. And so Declan, like a few years back, was like a total newbie, like so some of you guys are right now. And basically, like he just kept putting money into anything that he could like invest in, and just keep, oh, well, I'm going to keep learning. And then eventually it went, oh, okay, I got a coach, and then that really started to drive forward. And then after that, it really started to focus on launches. And then Declan actually comes from pubs originally, which is actually where I was brought up in pubs for the first 2 years of my life as well. So we've got that kind of stuff in common. And then, like, because he was so used to working with people and bringing people together in the pubs, then he went into JV partnerships, JV management, and then started running events as well. And I'm actually speaking at one of his events later this year, June the 5th to the 7th, speaking about bots all the way in Ireland. And Declan is all the way from Ireland. So I think we've got one other Irish person in the group, and that's Fergal. And I think you know Fergal anyway, which is cool. And so, yeah, Declan, did let me know if I missed anything. Or does that kind of sum it up?
Sums it up all right, but the way I just want to correct what you said. Declan comes from pubs. I wasn't born in a pub. I didn't live in a pub like that. I ran a pub for 5 years over here in Ireland as one of my businesses. So that's what Paul meant when he said comes from pubs. So I've come from, when I got into internet marketing, I had just finished up running a pub. My two kids, which you'll probably see behind there, they were born when I was running the pub, when I had that type of business. And it's not a business that you are in when you have two new kids, two new babies. So I got out of that and I spent a lot of time at home, getting to know them again, not getting to know them, growing up with them and spending time with them. I was lucky my wife had a good job, so I spent a lot of time at home. My mates were actually calling me Mrs. Doubtfire at one stage, because I was the stay-at-home father, you know. And then, as you said, Paul, I just stumbled into internet marketing. I bought everything underneath the sun, all different shiny objects and all I bought. And it's not until I settled down, I got myself a coach, where I really started to see my growth. I went in then to JV management. I was on launches. I've done six-figure launches. But my job is to get affiliates on board to launches and talk to people. I'm really, as you said, like the Shepherd, I bring people together. So that name came along from one of my attendees who comes to all my marketing events, and she said, "Declan, you're like a shepherd. You're bringing everybody together. You're bringing your flock together." So that stuck. Then she started sending me T-shirts. And as I said, I went from JV management to running my own events. I have my own marketing events. I've done marketing alliance events. I've done 4 already. Paul's coming to speak at my 5th one in Dublin here. Woohoo! In Dublin here in July. So I'm really excited about that as well, to bring people over to my homeland. And we have some absolutely fantastic speakers lined up: Mike Fulsain, Matt Basak, Ben Atkins, Ricky Mataka. It's next level, and Paul Ace, of course, would be top there as well.
Yeah. No, that's it's super cool to have you on here today. What would you say? Like you said, when you had a coach, everything started to really change and click and stuff. Why do you think that was?
Because I focused on one thing. You know, with a coach, he's been there, done that. Knows what the games are like. He's had, the guy originally I has had 6, 7, 8 years experience, you know. So I was so wet behind the ears, Paul. Just let your viewers know, I didn't know what a squeeze page was. I didn't know what an email swipe was. I didn't know what a bonus was. I knew nothing, absolutely nothing. And I mean, I got into it then, and I was, again, as I said, I was buying everything under the sun. I YouTube marketing, how to make 20 grand a week on YouTube, Facebook ads, how to turn around and turn your Facebook ads so you make 10 grand a day. Teespring t-shirts was huge. Ecom. I went for every single day, as you know, there's a different launch. But and you're just all over the place. You are all over the place. It is addictive. It really is addictive. So it's not until I started focusing on one thing with the help of the coach, and then started to see that I was good at communication and bringing people together. So they turned around and said to me, listen, you're a communicator. You should be a JV manager. You know what you're doing. So with that, I got into it and got talking to people. You know us Irish, Paul, we like to talk.
Yeah.
We're very good at it. So it's not till then, as I did launches and saw the potential of what I was doing, did 6-figure launches with some of the big guys in the industry. And you can have the best product ever, but if you haven't got people to sell it on your behalf, like affiliates, then it's not much good. So that was my part of the launch setup. Did that, and again, that led on to the communication I had with different people, the relationships I set up, and then I said, I went to my own marketing events. I went to other marketing events, and then decided, listen, I can do this. So 2 of us set up marketing events, and I still pinch myself, actually, Paul, to see some of the guys. My last event was in Bangkok there in February, and to look down on the caliber of speakers and presenters that I had gathered together and attendees in one room, and I'm going, wow, that's amazing that you've done that. And again, with relationships, I mean, you know yourself, we spoke about this before. It's not until you started focusing on your boss business and saying, I'm good at this. I know how to do this. I want to teach people this. And you have seen your business absolutely blow up because you're focusing on one thing. It's a thing that people are interested in, and your business has blossomed because of that, because you've focused on one thing.
Yeah, things have gone a bit crazy in the last 3 or 4 months as well. And I totally agree. I think there was a magic thing that I did in January where, and I'll do this on separate teaching at some point, but I don't know if you've ever done this, where you have like a line across the middle that says what I enjoy and what I don't enjoy. And then you have a line going up and down saying what I'm good at and what I'm not good at. And then I took the thing that was in the highest point of what I enjoy and what I'm good at, wrote down everything that I ever do in business. And then Messenger bots was right up there. And I said, well, stuff the rest of it. I'll outsource the rest of it. And I'm just going to do that. And you did exactly the same, essentially. And I think that's the value of having a coach, really, isn't it? Is the fact that when you go, it's getting really hard, I'm going to jump ship and going to go on something else, they just go, no, you can't do that. You're not allowed. But which is amazing.
But you enjoy, but again, like myself, you enjoy doing what you're doing now. So I mean, I'm organising these events, and it does not feel like work. Like it up until the weekend of the event, when I'm trying to keep everybody together and get in there and listen to Paul, get in there and listen to Matt Basak, get in there, herding them around as well, pushing them in. That's the only time that I feel like I'm working. But just talking to people and talking to speakers, presenters like yourself, organising hotels. I'm an organizer from years back. Like when myself and my mates were all growing up over here, if we were going away on a stag weekend, if we were going away on a holiday, if we were going away to watch a football match, I would be the one that would organise all the tickets and all the planes and all the journeys and all the taxis and all that. So I don't find that as work at the moment, because I've always done it. But I think it's very important, as I said, to find something that you really like, because that way you will. It doesn't feel like work most of the time, and you will enjoy what you're doing, and you'll see yourself growing because of your enjoyment in it. Yeah,
and I think sometimes then you can end up working like 70, 80 hours a week, but you don't feel like you've even really been at work. You know, like tonight, I usually play badminton on a Friday night, but because of Good Friday and stupid Easter, it's cancelled. So I was like, well, I'm gonna record a video with our culture and everything like that. I'm gonna do that instead. But it's not like, oh, I'm gonna go and watch some crap telly instead. What's the point? I'll go and do something that's actually beneficial and enjoyable.
Yeah, enjoyable. You like doing this,
yeah, which is amazing. So let's build bots. So today, drum rolls, please. And if you guys are watching live as well, just put hashtag live. If you're watching on the replay, put a hashtag a replay as well. That would be awesome. Also, someone said thought he would wear his Spurs shirt.
I haven't taken that off since Wednesday night. Could be Fergal, yeah.
Either Fergal or Stefan, because they're both in the group.
They're not football guys, though. In fairness, so I'd be surprised if it was one of them.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you have some hidden fans that we don't even know about yet.
Worldwide, whoever that was, post who you were so I can thank you.
Yeah, because I can't see the faces. I can only see the comments, which is really annoying. But that's super cool. So today, so when you filled in the form and said briefly, I put the expected outcome you like from my services, and you put success with bot promotions, which I don't think you could have been any vaguer if you tried.
I know. I was watching the Spurs match when I was filling that in. Sorry.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. So, when you say success with bot promotions, have you got a particular? Because I say we like to just go out there and see what happens.
No, exactly. I don't mean bot promotions. I mean setting up my bots in a way that I'm after this year releasing a book as well. So I want to get people in and give them my book for free, right? So as part of setting up a bot sequence, I'm going to give them to get them involved, to give them my book so that they can learn from what I've experienced. And then after that, then they'll get to know me. I'll put out some videos. What I'm planning to do as well is all my marketing events. I have recorded all the presentations, and there's some really kick-ass guys and some really kick-ass presentations in there. So I've only at the moment given that to people who attended the event. So what I'm doing is once I get in and give a free book, I will probably offer these valuable content of all these presentations at a price to people in the sequence, in the funnel of the bot. And then on top of that, then tickets to my events, or like down the line, if somebody wants some advice on coaching and all that type of stuff, that would be the type of thing. I want to give people like something back for subscribing, first of all, to my bot, and give them value, give them content, give them a free book that I'm after going out and writing and have it ready to go, and my presentations as well, and then on top of that, either coaching or tickets to my event.
Okay, so today then, did you want to build the bot out for the free book, and then all you need to do is put in your link once it's ready to go?
Yeah, why not? Like, you think that's good?
Wherever you want to go, or the other option is, do you have people that are on the fence about going to the event and like, is it right for me?
Yeah, a lot of them. Yeah. It's amazing how many of the newer people are afraid actually to come, Paul, because they think it's only for a select few or a select, but it's not. I mean, in Bangkok, 50% of the attendees, it was their first time at a marketing event, and from the testimonials that I got from them, and you'll see them eventually, they just loved it and they learned so much. As well in Portugal and in Dublin last year. First of all, they were afraid of where they're going, and I saw them and I went, boom, I know you're not established yet, and fair play to you for coming out of your comfort zone and coming to this event, and that they're thanking me ever since. That, thanks so much for pushing me and introducing me to so-and-so and letting me attend the event. And so there is a lot of, as I said, people who would love to come to these events, but they just need reassurance and they're on the fence, as you mentioned.
Okay, so if we could make a bot that like answers those kind of questions up front, would that help?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool. Let's make it.
Let's make it Friday.
Let me get rid of this. What's it? Because it's being weird. Just need to share my screen again. So now we'll start flicking between having my screen showing, your screen showing, and all the other business as well. So hold on, because it's going to be a bumpy ride.
Did the Spurs commentator come in? No.
Is it what? Sorry.
Did the Spurs commentator identify themselves?
They put the bare knuckle marketer.
That's Aiden.
Oh, so we've got even more of your.
Another Irish guy.
Yeah. Cool. So we are in the growth tool. So we're going to create a new growth tool. First thing that I noticed as well, because you actually have had a load of people go through this landing page one that's on here. Let me just refresh that. And so the first thing that I suggest to you as well is don't have this as a landing page. Have it as a messenger ref URL. Because so we did this with another fellow Irish guy. I think that was with Fergal, and when we did it with him, I think it like doubled his conversion rate, his opt-in rate. It went from like around 30% up to it was about 70 because there's less friction. So the whole point of Messenger is that we don't have that friction of an opt-in page. And then then it gives us an option to put an opt-in page in, and then when we put one in, then we're adding that friction back in that we don't need. If you know what I mean. So instead, it's better to just have the text message to just say so. Because I noticed on here, what was interesting as well is because they'd already bought everything as well, and then your opt-in rate was pretty low. I mean, in terms of a normal landing page, it's quite decent, 30-40%. But in terms of Messenger, it's quite low. So the fact that they were already like hot people that had already bought, then I'd expect that to be quite a lot higher. So what we could do first, if you want, is we can turn that into Messenger ref URL.
Yep.
So growth tool 4, cool. So let me just make sure that show that screen full again. So all we're going to do, really easy way of doing this, is you just go and find growth tool 4, which is that one. And bonus ref URL. Right, that's that done. Now let's make you a new bot.
Cool.
So I'd suggest with that as well, if you're still sending people through that, then try the other link and see if it makes a difference.
Okay.
Okay. So we're just going to click edit on there. And how do you like to say hello? Do you say hello, hi, hey, how you doing?
I think hey is good, and I've watched a few of your bot Fridays before, and I think hey covers everything. To be honest.
Nice, quick.
You don't want to come across as too. Yeah, you don't want to come across as too sort of in your face, you know. Yeah.
How do you do?
How do you do?
How do you do?
As we say, Paul, as we say here, top of the morning to you.
So
hey, we did that.
Okay. So what I'd like to do with this is, let me just bring that down a second. So what I'd like to do is take maybe what's the 3 biggest objections that people have from purchasing for the Marketing Alliance?
Afraid. Just.
So is it newbie friendly?
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah. They see the names that are going to be there, and they go, "Oh, I'm not going to fit in here," or "I'm going to be left in the corner," or "This is not for me." But it's totally changes once they get there, because we look after all our newbies.
Yeah, because you're building for the future.
Yeah. But we're nice as well. It's nice to be nice.
Yeah, definitely. So what other ones is he as well?
Cost. Some of them are a bit on the fence about the cost of the tickets. But I mean, again, when they come and they see that, like, I mean, some of the testimonials we have with a guy who came to his first marketing event in Portugal, he met a developer. They went on to do a product launch of $90,000. So I think that covered his ticket.
Yeah, just about.
Yeah.
And is he another one as well or not?
Say again.
Can you think of another objection that they tend
Another
to have?
rejection. Cost. I suppose spending time away from family or something like that. In a small way. They're the main two, to be honest with you, Paul. Cost of a ticket and then being afraid of people who are going to be there that they won't fit in with them.
Cool. Okay, so yeah, we'll do it at a slightly different angle. So just going back to, let's bring that back up. So to say, hey, Declan, and then so we'll do it like a quiz kind of thing. Are you ready to find out whether the marketing? Have I spelled that right?
I can't see what you're typing there. It's gone.
Can you not see the actual bot side of it then on the screen?
No, I could there a minute ago, but it's gone.
Oh,
It was there a few seconds ago.
Can you see it now?
No.
Oh, everyone else can.
All right, as long as they can.
So I'll talk you through it as we're doing it as well. So, are you ready to find out whether the Marketing Alliance event is right for you? Yeah, is that kind of the right angle? Do you think? Oh, we've lost him for a second. I'm sure he'll be back in a minute. When he comes back in, we will continue as well. So basically, we are at the moment just going, is this right for them? So we're going to create a quiz. Yes, I do. Come on, Declan. Pop yourself back in. He's obviously been kicked out. So it says, yes, I do. We're going to put a nice little smiley face there as well. And just make sure. Make sure he's jumping back in a second, guys, as well. So are you ready to find out whether the Marketing Alliance event is right for you? Yes. We can change that to yes, I am, because that makes more logical sense, doesn't it? Yes, I am. Okie dokie. And then we're going to go over to here. We're going to create a new message. Great. I am going to ask you a couple of questions to see if you are a good fit. Okay, so we're at this point, we're gonna put like a nice part in there. I'm actually gonna copy this, get rid of that, and make it into a user input. Question: what is your experience of marketing? Okay, so we're going to put, what is your experience of marketing? Marketing experience. And we'll put in, saving that as a custom field in there. And then we are going, I think Declan's disappeared for the day. He'll be back. He'll be back at some point. He's just seen that as well, so he'll probably jump back in a second. What is your experience of marketing? And then we're going to change that to multiple choice. And then we're going to put total newbie. We are also going to put, we're going to get rid of the skip option as well. So you don't need a skip option. So we've got total newbie. We've got, what else have we got? Total newbie. Have made a small amount. Oh. So side hustle, full-time, marketer, marketing genius. So we've got a few different options there. Total newbie, side hustle, full-time marketer, marketing genius. Okay. And then what we're going to do is collect the answers from that. And then put like great, second name. Oh, there he comes. Here we go. Da, 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 da. Hello.
That's what happened. You cut me off. Was I saying so much?
I didn't do it. It was just the internet. Just the internet.
Okay. Bold internet.
Makes me laugh. It's more stable when it's me speaking to someone in America. You're only in Ireland. It's only down the road.
I know.
Doesn't make sense, does it? Not at all. So we've made some progress anyway.
Excellent.
Can you see my other screen now?
I can now, yeah.
There we go. So it says like, so we've gone, great, I'm going to ask you a couple of questions to see if you're a good fit, ... First question, what is your experience in marketing? Total newbie, side hustle, full-time marketer, or marketing genius? Or maybe if we change that to six-figure marketer.
Yeah.
If we've got enough room, yeah. Cool. And then, so the second question we're going to ask is, are we gonna ask them about like how much they're making online, or
I go vague. Yeah. Or something like monthly income, 0 to 2 grand, then 10 grand, 50 grand, then 3 to 100 plus grand.
From online marketing. So how much are you currently making a month from online marketing? And then we'll put little dollar emoji thing. And then we're going to go multiple choice again. We'll get rid of the skip button because we don't want them to skip it. So we'll have like, and do you tend to work in pounds or dollars? Or euros. Do you tend to work in euros with the clients that you've got then? Because are they majority, with them being, a lot of them American as well, aren't they?
Ticket sales are in euro.
The ticket sales
because,
are in euro.
Yeah, because most so far have been in Europe, like in Ireland, in Portugal, and back in Ireland again.
Okay. Yeah. So the only thing that I'd think about that as well. So the majority of people will know what they make in euros, will they?
They know the equivalent. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. But to be fair, for me, like, yeah, euros are pretty much the same as pounds at the moment.
At the moment, yeah, because of your Brexit, yeah.
Yeah, you don't rub it in.
because you're ruining your country.
Not me in particular.
No.
You see, the issue I've got now is I haven't got a euro symbol on my keyboard.
Oh, no way.
Right, let me euro symbol. Here we go. Copy and paste it. What? I've had no need for one. Really?
And now you're listening on this one.
So we're gonna go 0 to 2,000 euros. Yeah.
Yep. A month.
Yeah. And then if I'll just put PM, and then we'll go. How much? Yeah, we've got plenty of room left there. And then we'll go maybe 2,000 to 5,000.
Yep.
And then we'll go 5,000 to 10,000. Because as you get a bit further up, the brackets widen, don't they?
Yeah.
And then we'll go with like 10,000
to 50.
To what? 50?
Yeah.
You get that many guys earning 50 plus?
Attendees?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you would. Yeah, believe it or not.
So if we go 50 to 100, and then we'll just go 100 plus.
Yeah.
Cool. So we've got a bit to work with there. So we've got how much you're currently making per month. How much per month? And then if you want, so it depends whether you think it's inclusive for everyone. So when you say people are a newbie, are they a newbie to marketing or are they a newbie to coming to events?
Newbie to marketing.
Okay, so if they're currently earning between 0 and 2,000 a month, you still want them at the event?
Oh yeah, we want everyone.
Yeah,
because I know, I mean, if we get those guys, Paul, if we get those guys coming to the event, I know that we'll, because of what they'll learn and who they'll meet that weekend, the whole weekend, they will go from 2,000 a month to 10,000 a month within months of meeting up at the marketing event.
And yeah, because I think that's the key with everything, isn't it? Is those partnerships. I mean, I've spent hardly anything on advertising this year, probably just over £100. So not a lot, and I'm hitting over 10,000 a month. Because of the partnerships that I've created with people.
It's unreal, absolutely.
Yeah, and then you go from there. And then it just balloons, because then they go, oh, you did a good job, and then they go, and I think it happens even more in the affiliate marketplace as well, doesn't it? Is affiliates don't like to actually pay for anything; they like to pay for it and then make it back in commissions from recommending you to everyone else.
Yeah, exactly. Sure, come here. I met you through a recommendation from Stefan.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, so, and I'm working with him more, and I'm going to be seeing him at the event soon as well. And he was recommended to me by Fergal. So it all just goes round. And I know Fergal was the first person who bought my course, and then Stefan was the second. So and everything just kind of went from there.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
That's awesome. Cool. Right, let's jump back into showing the full screen on that. So we've got those two questions. Is any other questions that you want to ask people, or do you want to kind of say whether it's right for them or not?
Say that again, Paul, sorry.
Is there any more questions that you want to ask them or not to qualify them?
No. I think that's enough.
Okay, so thank you for, because what it is sometimes as well, people just need that reconfirmation that yes, this is right for you. I think that's one of the biggest things. Sometimes they're just like, oh, but I don't know. Is it going to be a good fit for me? Is it not going to be a good fit for me? So if we can answer that in a personalized way, then happy days.
Yeah.
Quick quiz. You qualify for the Marketing Alliance event. It is perfect for someone who is currently doing then what we're going to do is pull in the custom field. How much per month? He's currently doing 50,000 or whatever to 100,000. Let's get rid of that PM there because that's going to confuse him. Enough room per month. Perfect for someone who's currently doing that per month. And then we're going to pull through the other question as well. If you are so this is what, so we've got a little part on the first question where we can actually change these saved fields as another value, and then we're going to, as a newbie. So then if you are currently doing marketing actually, so we can still go with that, doing marketing as and then we're going to pull through the other one, marketing experience. It will be a great fit. We have other so then we take the marketing experience there as well that I can personally introduce you to. How does that sound?
Yeah.
So if I'm just going to share another screen in a second, and then we might need to do some slight edits. Let me just get rid of these messages that are on here, and then we're going to go preview, and let's see how it comes up. Computer gets a bit excited after a while, and it's like, oh, I can't cope with it anymore.
Overload.
Yeah. Totally. Cool. Right, so we're going to take that tab instead. Have you just messaged me on? Oh, yeah, of course you have. I've just sent it. Idiot. Cool. So we're now going to bring this one up, And let's show this one. So I know that's a little bit small on the screen, but obviously I can't like show my normal messenger platform because you'll see all my messages from everyone. So it says, "Hey Paul, are you ready to find out whether the Marketing Alliance event is right for you? PS, if you ever want to unsubscribe, just type stop. Click yes, I am." It says, "Great, I'm going to ask you a couple of questions to see if you're a good fit. First question, what is your experience of marketing? Total newbie, side hustle, full-time marketer, six-figure." So we're going to go full-time marketer. And then it says, "Great, Paul. How much are you currently making a month from online marketing? 5,000 to 10,000. And then it says, "Thanks for completing the quick quiz. You qualify for the Marketing Alliance event. It's perfect for someone who's currently doing 5,000 to 10,000. Let's just put per month in there as well. Who's currently doing, per month. Put a full stop in there as well. I'm rubbish at full stops, I'll be honest. And then if you are currently doing marketing as a full-time marketer, it will be a great fit. We have other full-time marketers there as well that I can personally introduce you to. So basically that then does the whole qualification for you.
Yeah, brilliant.
So the only thing we need to sort out is little bits of plurals and singular. But apart from that, is that the kind of thing that I know we kind of went.
Yeah, I think that would work great. Yeah.
And then what you could have is you could actually have that as a customer chat. So let me just get rid of that one. So if we go back, rename that, and we'll call that survey. And then survey. And then what you could do is, because you've got your main website, have you got a website as well for the actual main event as well?
Yeah.
Cool. So the website for that event, you could use a customer chat function, and actually have that pop up in the corner of the screen to say, "Do you want to find out if you're a good fit for the Marketing Alliance event or not?" So you're pre-qualifying them before they've even left the page.
Yeah, brilliant.
Which is very, very helpful. So then I'll create the actual main part of it for you. So you just click customer chat, then we go replace, find the one that says survey, replace it with that, and then all you need to do is basically, there's a thing on your headers and footers on your page. Oh, it's gone again. So what I do then is basically have the headers and footers, and you just install. We put the name of the site, so I think it's Declan-Mc.com. Put that in there, and then you just install this little bit of code where you just copy that and then put it into the header of every part of your page, and that's really it. So we'll just wait for Declan to come back in, and then once we've done that, we are rocking and a rolling. So we're just making some progress. So we're nearly there, nearly there. So just to kind of show, this screen. So basically, you just copy that code, put that straight onto the page as well, and then once we've done all that, you can see then at the bottom here, you can choose to have it either mobile or desktop or both, and then you can choose to just show the messenger bubble, open the chat window on desktop but not on mobile, because it takes up quite a lot of the screen. So if you what's it on mobile, then it's like covering most of the screen, and you're like, what's going on? So just wait for Declan to come back in. Keeps wandering off. He does keep wandering off. But it's all good. So if you've got any questions as well, just drop them in the comments. Let me know what you want help with, support with. If you've got any questions for Declan as well about JB partnerships or running events or anything like that as well, let us know. And that'd be absolutely awesome. Declan is back. You keep running off, man.
It probably would be easier if I took a plane over and just sat beside you.
Yeah, probably would. So you've now, if you watch this video back, it explained how to put the customer chat part on your site anyway. And so we've got a bot that like pre-qualifies them, tells them that it's for them, and you can put it on your website, and you can also put it on Facebook ads or whatever, or you can put it in your emails as a messenger ref URL, wherever you want to put it. And then you say, some people have been asking me, is a marketing alliance event right for me? Fill in the quiz to see if it's right for you. And then it goes through that and tells them.
Cool.
Happy days. So have you got any more questions or anything else, or any parting pieces of guidance for anyone who's like new into entrepreneurship or who's a bit further along? What would be the one piece of advice that you give to people?
I think we mentioned it at the start, but I mean, don't get blinded by all the different shiny objects and all that. Just pick some and focus on it and go with it.
Oh, hopefully we've still got connection. Don't lose it again. So let's just get rid of a little bit more stuff just to see if that's going to cause any difference as well. So it looks like the signal seems to have gone down. And so thanks so much to Declan for being on today. Hopefully I can connect with him again afterwards. Someone just says as well, when running traffic for a lead magnet, is it better to just have an image with a growth ref URL embedded instead of a button? I'd say split test. From our personal experience, the messenger ref URL seems to have done better than the button. Declan, you still there? You were for like 2 seconds. Yeah, so running the traffic to lead magnet, I would use a ref URL, and it's got flexibility. And people are used to clicking on links. They're not used to clicking on buttons on Facebook as much. So thanks again to Declan. If you want to check out the Marketing Alliance, like I say, I will be speaking at the Marketing Alliance event as well. It's in Ireland, a very, very nice hotel. Drop me a message if you need any more. What's it? Oh, Declan's just come back quickly. Yo.
Yo. I could hear you perfectly.
Cool. You just completely, frozen.
No. Well, as I said, I could hear you perfectly. I could hear everything you were saying about, setting up and all that.
Yeah, so just tell people a little bit more about the event before we.
As I said, if you're interested in growing your business and meeting people who have been successful, like Paul himself, then we are a family called the Marketing Alliance. We hope to have about 100 plus people in Dublin over here. July, it's in a 4-star hotel. We're going to meet some amazing marketers like Paul, like Matt Basak, Mike Fulsain, Ben Atkins, Ricky Mataka, all in different aspects of internet marketing. Paul specializing in bots. You have email marketing. Someone else specializing in. Someone else specializing in YouTube. All different aspects. So I mean, and we're nice guys. We're not monsters or anything like that. We put it into place where everybody interacts with each other. You don't get people sending T-shirts to me like this if we're not doing something right, So that's the thing. So, I mean, if you're on the fence, don't be. You know Paul at this stage. You get to see him speak. You get to meet him in person. I'm going to. I'm in obviously the Bot Hackers group, so I'm going to sort you out with early bird access on tickets, just as a favour to Paul and the group itself. So that will be in the next couple of days. I'll have it in. I'll locate with Paul and he'll throw it on. But as I said, you're going to meet guys who you just look at online and you go, wow. And they're not monsters. They're nice people. They'll give you their time. They'll give you everything. And it's like a party weekend because there's free bars in it as well. And that helps to keep people together and loose lips, you know, they get loosened up once they have a few pints of Guinness on top of them.
And do you know what? I haven't drunk for like 3 weeks. So
oh, you want to get into practice, Paul? You want to get into practice?
Yeah. So we'll see if there's a water fountain or something there.
There is a water fountain in front of the hotel, actually.
There we go. We'll be all right with that. So just
and you're right beside. You're on the water down there as well. It's right on the coast.
Awesome, yeah. So it's gonna be loads of fun, and like I recommend anyone who wants any details, just drop me a message or drop Declan a message, and you can check that out. Thanks so much for joining us today as well.
Well, thanks so much. Yeah, I really appreciate it, and thanks everybody for watching. And it's great. Bots are the way to go, and Paul knows the stuff inside out. So thanks so much for having me on.
The final question: are you a bot believer now, Declan?
I've always been a bot believer, but I found it a little bit confusing. But with the help of yourself and with the guys in this group, I can see bots. And I've seen the crazy rise of how effective bots are in the last, say, year and a half. It's just unbelievable. I mean, everybody, when I have still been in email marketing, but the opening rates are plummeting in email marketing. And I think bots, it's going to get to the stage where it's going to be overtaking email marketing because of the response that we get, and the open rates is unreal. So yes, I am a big bot believer.
Wicked, awesome. So thanks so much again, and feel free to reach out to any of us. And remember, you're just one bot away.